So I'm getting out to a service call for no air conditioning. I did a video actually on this unit a while back in wintertime in the snow and found that it had cracked heat exchangers, and the customer wanted to replace it, but with the equipment shortages, I mean, this is probably 6 months ago, we still haven't got the new unit in to replace it with. So kind of like I said, I usually will leave a system on in past videos. Like say the heat doesn't work, I might disconnect the heat element so that it can't heat, but then keep it this way so that they can at least still use air conditioning in case they take forever to decide what they want to do, or in this case waiting for equipment. So I was getting out here and the customer instantly was basically telling me that, you know, I'd been working and cooling for the last few months and then it just stopped working. They had a Honeywell Thermostat, and on the screen it just kept saying wait for a very, very long time. I mean, like days. I have seen that multiple times in the past, and every time I've seen that, it's usually just what I've seen in the past. It's been like a low voltage issue of some sort, whether it be like a short or something along those lines, or something's not wired right. I have seen it like get stuck in that wait mode. So I got up here, I located which unit it was, I pulled everything apart, and like I said, it said wait on the thermostat, so I just checked with my voltmeter to see if I had a call on the Y coming up here or Y2. I had no call coming in, so I was just kind of curious what would happen. So I decided to take my jumpers right here, and I just jumpered Y, and it instantly popped the fuse on this transformer, and kind of made me still believe kind of what I'd seen in the past with it being shorts and stuff like that. Anyone who's been doing this for a while, you kind of have some spots that you kind of normally see, like a low volt short and stuff like that on these units. So with that being said, I see a lot next to the compressor on pressure safety switches. So I kind of jumped over here. Well, I should also backtrack a little bit. I have seen economizer stuff too. So I just quickly went to the economizer actually first before I even went into the compressor compartment. And I always try to leave these Molex plugs right here anytime I do an install, just in case something has to happen or you need to bypass the economizer because something's bad, just to have an option to quickly do that if you're waiting on parts or something, or if you're doing troubleshooting. So I wanted to eliminate that right at the get-go, so I put that on real quick. I put that plug in there, and then down here, once I open this up, I instantly have seen, and you can kind of see right here the scarring on the copper from where the wires were rubbing. And if I kind of roll this over, you can, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but if I roll it over, you can kind of see where this had rubbed through. So a lot of times what I will do, obviously, is pull the wire off, and I'll either fix it if it rubbed too far through, or if it's not all the way through, I will sometimes just electrical tape it. Like I said, this unit is going to be replaced in the very near future, so I'm not super concerned about, you know, how long of the repair and all that stuff. I mean, I think the new unit's supposed to be in finally here in the next 30 days or so. So I'll go ahead and kind of put some tape on that right there and call it good. And now they at least have AC going again while we're waiting. But that was just something I had seen. Like I said, it had a Honeywell Thermostat. It's basically the one that has the big white border touchscreen. Kept saying wait. If you run into something like that, I would definitely start looking at the wiring and how it's wired, and especially for something that's been working for a long time. Yeah, this short was just a weird one, but I will say I think that short was wearing on that transformer. That's a 75 VA transformer right here, which is a pretty good sized transformer, but it is, like, to the touch, it's hotter than shit. So with that being said, it's just something to kind of keep an eye out for, is if you ever run into that on a thermostat or whatnot, or if you do have a short, because obviously you can see this little 5 ampere right here might pop out, or you also got another 5 amp fuse down here. I've seen both trip. I've seen both trip at the same time. I've seen one over the other, all that kind of stuff. So I basically was able to get this one up and going. No parts needed, pretty simple, easy going. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.